think of just. Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out or looked down on. Just do your best. Try everything you can. Don't you worry what they tell themselves when you're away. It just takes some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. Hey, you know they're all the same. You know you're doing better on your own, so don't fight it. Just right now, you just be yourself. It doesn't matter if you're good enough for someone else. It just takes some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. It just takes some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out or looked down on. Just do your best. Do everything you can. And don't you worry what the bitter parts are gonna say. It just takes some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. It just takes some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. All right. We got power. We got internet. We are alive. Aloha. It is still a little wet and windy outside, but we got electricity again. So I figure I'll play some electric ukulele to celebrate having power again. And also, I'm going to be traveling for all of next week, so I won't get to play these ukuleles. And somehow that just feels it's like when you have the option to play them, you you take it for granted, and then when you suddenly don't have the option to play them, then it's like, oh, I wish I could. So here I am, not going to be able to play them for a week, and so I'm like, all right, I'm going to play them while I can, even though I didn't play them all last week or the week before. It's been a while. It's been a little while. It's been a while. And it's been a while since I played this tenor ukulele. It's it's not a tenor. It's GCEA tuning, so it's a little different. It's a baritone ukulele, but it's an octave tuning. So it's an octave lower than a normal ukulele, and because it's electric, it's got that thick. So I really like it, but it's definitely something different. Something. Because I've been playing in baritone, which is GCEA or DGBE, all my chords are different. The chord shapes are the same, but the chords are different. So I might not be singing this much today. For now, I have the other one on deck that I'll probably pull up at some point. Oh, you can see the edge of my bed today. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, that's the edge of my bed. With my settings, which I should have done. Can't tell what I want to play today. I guess this is the jazzy one, so it should be jazzy.
some sludge ukulele.
Love came over my head about all the feelings, and she wept. Oh, again I made no sound. Oh, repeating, she swore love is never done. So easily we went over again my head about oh, the feeling. She said, you don't need time, need that. You don't need my maiden time, my faithful life. He said, you don't need my new hate. You wanna leave my lady lovers of 18 summers alone. She said, you don't read minds, be patient. You don't leave me shaking, leave me shaking. I keep falling, maybe half the time, maybe half the time. I keep falling, maybe half the time, maybe half the time. It's all the rage back home. It's all the rage back home. She said, love come over my head. Tiny. But she said, love come over my head about, oh, what feeling. She said, you wanna refund me pay. You wanna see my face and lie, my faithful lie. My sweet, you don't need mine your way. Just say you love me. Just say you love me. Look, she said you don't read minds. Be patient, you won't see me shaking. You've been mistaken. I keep falling, maybe half the time, maybe half the time. I keep falling, maybe half the time, maybe half the time. It's all the rage back home. It's all the rage. I keep falling, maybe half the time, maybe half the time. It's all the rage. I keep falling, maybe half the time, maybe half the time. It's all the rage back home. It's all the rage back home. It's all the rage. Small things, true care, truth brings. All the small things, true care, truth brings. I'll take one left, you're right, that's true. Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating. Saying it so, I will not go till the lights off. Carry me home, na 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 na. Late night, come home. Work sucks, I know. She left me roses by the stairs. Surprises that know she cares. Saying it so, I will not go till the lights off. Carry me home, na 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 na. Saying it so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Keep your head still, I'll be your thrill. And I will go on my little windmill. Saying it so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Keep your head still, I'll be your thrill. Then I will go on, and I will go on. Na 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 na. Oh, I changed this for baritone. I gotta do songs I didn't change for baritone. rainstorm. Take me away from the north. I got to tell you something. This phenomenon, I had to put it in a song. And it goes like, whoa, hammer is the color of your energy. Whoa, shades of gold displayed naturally. You ought to know what moves me. Wrong D minor. You ought to know what brings me here. You glide through my headlines in fear, and now I know why. Whoa, hammer is the color of your energy. Whoa, shades of gold displayed naturally. Oh, amber is the color of your energy. Whoa, shades of gold displayed naturally. You live too far away. Your voice rings like a bell anyway. Don't give up on your independence unless it feels right. Nothing good comes easily. Sometimes you got to find. Whoa, amber is the color of your energy. Whoa, shades of gold displayed naturally. Whoa, amber is the color of your energy. Whoa, shades of gold displayed naturally. Launched 1,000 ships in my heart, so easy. Still it's fine from afar, and you know that. Whoa, rainstorm, take me away from the north. I got to tell you something. Under the new media. Can you hear the sound of the stereo? The subliminal mindfuck America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything isn't meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones you're meant to follow. For that's enough to argue. Maybe I'm the failure, America. Not a part of your redneck agenda. Sing along propaganda. Sing along in the age of paranoia. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the one you're meant to follow. For that's enough to argue. Controlled by the media, information nation of hysteria. Is is going to idiot America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything isn't meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow, we're not the ones you're meant to follow. For that's enough to argue.
Sharp minor? That's F sharp minor.
I felt homesick, and from his point of view there was no rescue. No single word, no single cry, sounding any lie.
Wrong.
And then she kissed her only love, and she kissed her. And then she missed her only love. And then she kissed her only love, then she kissed her. And then she...
Wow, where is that?
And then she kissed her only love, and she kissed her. And then she missed her only love. And then she kissed her only love, and she kissed her. And then she missed her only love. Her hearing were as yet as deeply true. Her influence on me was like hilarious. My father, my brother were teaching me tragedy. Then she kissed her only love, then she kissed her. And then she missed her only love. And then she kissed her only love, then she kissed her. And then she missed her only love. Get in touch with me, get in touch with me. No single word, no single cry. And far too soon, and far too late. And then she kissed her only love, then she kissed her. Then she kissed her only love. And then she kissed her only love. And she kissed her. And then she missed her only love. And feel homesick. And we feel homesick. And then she kissed her only love. And she kissed her. And then she missed her only love. Sorry if this sounds awful. I can't tell. Somebody tell me if it is. Please. Is there anybody out there? Are you hearing me? Oh, what is that song? That together we could learn to be the best that we could be. In my naivety I ran, I fell and lost my way. Somehow I'm on, somehow I'm on, somehow. In my naivety I ran, I fell and lost my way. Somehow I'm always falling over me. Then one day I woke to find future had no place for me. Oh my God, I'm playing baritone chords. Then one day I woke to find the future had no place for me. Wasn't wanted in a world that with my hands I'd help to build, but once was honesty and pride. I now stand broken and alone, just a shadow of what I was meant to be. Does anybody feel the way I do? Is there anybody out there? Are you hearing me? If I believe in you, will you believe in me? Or am I alone in this hall of dreams? I believe in you, you believe in me, but I have no trust in anything. Somehow I'm always falling over me. They say the time will heal, truth shall set us free. But that depends on what it is that you choose to believe. In this prison made of lies, we see what it is we want to see, and find comfort in this hollow pool of dreams. Does anybody feel the way I do? Is there anybody out there? Are you hearing me? If I believe in you, do you believe in me? Or am I alone in this hollow of dreams? I believe in you, you believe in me, but I have no trust in anything. Somehow I'm always falling over. Throwing at his home. 2 glass houses, 20 stones, 14 yellow, 6 soft blue. Could it be was quite doubtful? I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be anymore. I don't wanna be man. Two steps forward, then 3 steps back. Without warning, heart attack. He fell asleep in the snow. Never woke up, died alone. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be anymore. I don't wanna be me. Please don't dress in black when you're at his wake. Don't go there to mourn, but to celebrate. Don't be wearing black when you're at his wake. Don't go there to mourn, but to celebrate. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me anymore. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me anymore. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me anymore. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me anymore.
wrong. They closed in, I switched the pictures, painted all the walls, and the medals hit the magazines. As Cape Crusaders crawl down Freedom Street, guns of liberation ushered in the dawn. One guy wears a eye patch while the other wears a tie. One will play the liberator, one will run and hide. I hear the cannons crack a mile down Freedom Street, out of sight, out of mind. The ninth wave claimed 1,000, while another 1,000 fled. I'm getting low on beans and marmalade. I share my bed with a locust girl. She flies through the cracks across my head. She is always on my side. She's always on my side. I am always on your side. I'm always on your side. As she takes on half the world, moving up and so alive, in her honey dripping behind. It's good, it's so good, so good. Walking back to you was the hardest thing that I can do. I can do for you, for you. I'll be your plastic toy, be your plastic toy for you. Eating up the scum is the hardest thing for me to do. Just like honey, 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 just like honey. He's so purity, shaving and I'm on her. Straight into your picture pose. He's coming around to meet you, standing on a pigeon toe. Where would it be? He's so the purity, shaving and I'm on her. Fighting the pigeon toe in his disarray. Straighten the picture pose, he's coming round to meet ya. Screaming like a battle cry, small varsity. Leave your cold down in the snow, let the guitars roll, the guitars roll. Cowgirl king of the rodeo, let the guitars roll, let the guitars roll. It's freaking hard. I don't know if that sounds good at all. How dare you come to me like with no for a favor? Hold on to my fairy tale you're trying to stall. Take off your overcoat for the weekend. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother, mother, can you keep them in the dark for life? Can you hide them from the waiting world? Oh, mother, father, gonna take your daughter out tonight. You're gonna show her my world. Oh, father, not about to see your life. If you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like till you're bleeding. Not about to see your life. If you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Brother, tell your children not to hold my hand. Tell your children not to understand. Oh, mother, father, do you wanna bang heads with me? Do you wanna fear everything? Oh, father, not about to see your life. If you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Till you're bleeding, not about to see your life. If you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Not about to see your life. If you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Till you're bleeding, not about to see your life. If you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. our bare feet in the sand, and the sea goes overhead. When I broke the spell and said I could never divorce you without a good reason, though I may never have to. It's good to have options, but for now I need you. But for now I need you. But for now I need you. But it was only in my head, because no one ever says what they really to say when there is so much at stake. So I told her I loved her, and she told me she loved me, and I mostly believed her, and she mostly believed me. Hey, cheesecakes, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. It's yeah, we're back. We got power again, and because we got power, we're playing the electric ukuleles because they don't work without the power. I mean, they do, but it's not nearly as fun. So yeah, you missed. I don't know if you were here a few minutes ago. I was in like full on sludge mode, but yeah, having some fun playing the Fanner today. I might switch over to the Sparrow in a little bit, but it's fun. It's fun. Play with all that electricity. Yay! How are things out in Singapore? Do you get to have laksa yet? It's still a little windy and cold today, and I would love to have some hot soup, spicy soup. Oh, it's so good. Follow me, don't follow. That's not E. Yeah, it was pretty intense. I mean, it was blowing. There was lots of wind, and there was lots of. The last time the power went out like this was when the whole town caught on fire. So, luckily, that didn't happen this time. It was really wet and windy and Hawaii cold. It was a whole like 60 degrees. We were all in our sweaters and stuff. Cold. But yeah, luckily, it doesn't sound like there's major damage. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got through another 2 chapters yesterday. It's I agree with most of it. I like the direction that it's going. I feel like how do I put it? It's. Mm, why don't you tell me what you're thinking, how you're feeling about it, while I think about how to phrase my my response. Um, I'm okay. I mean, I just played my ukulele like normal yesterday, and passed the time. But yeah, so I guess I'm in chapter 5 now. They talked about um, it was the chapter in epigenetics and uh, the one where they talked about the guys who went to the retreat and got younger because they were acting younger. It's like also the way that they frame that, where you're like putting yourself in cycles of repeated stress. That that made sense to you, huh? Yeah, that does make sense. If you when you get it pointed out to you like that you're willingly or maybe unconsciously repeating these patterns, replaying the events in your head, and it's making it real because your brain doesn't know the difference, right? Yeah, yeah. It's I think there's an idea that comes to mind is that suggestibility was the first form of health insurance. Like before science was a thing, you had prayer, right? Or witch doctors, or, you know, the remedies is like oh, and then you realize that you're feeling all those heightened stress factors, right? Because you're psyching yourself out and you're getting the anxiety coming through. Makes sense. Yeah, so there's a significant subset of the population that is amenable to suggestibility, because if you can heal yourself by belief, then it historically that was the only real way to heal yourself, right? Like you don't before doctors and modern medicine, there was, you know, traditional cures that sometimes have merit, but are also sometimes completely just ritual, placebo, you know, voodoo, right? And people do it because it works, right? And there are people that it works better for than others. Yeah, so I guess mindfulness is really helpful in that case, where you find yourself falling into patterns that you don't like or aren't really the best for you, right? Then thinking of yourself as having control over that aspect of your mentality. For me though, I have a set of counter arguments in my head already that while I'm reading it, it's hard to like ignore this is why I don't subscribe to this particular model. Like, if it were really the case that we could think our way to being young again, then wouldn't people live forever? Then why do, it's not like people have wanted to, you know, the secret to immortality forever. And if it's as simple as changing your mindset to believe that you're younger, someone would have figured that out by now, you know, and they'd still be as young as they'd stay in their 20s forever. But alas, I think there is a physical basis for a lot of it. The other thing, I think I told you about the matter with things, that whole book, but that was one of the ideas in that thing was that thoughts are things as well. So that it's like the way that the placebo book talks about it is like as if thoughts and consciousness are a sort of inner state that you have full control over. But from my materialist perspective, every thought is a physical configuration of the brain, right? He talks about, releasing neurotransmitters and the chemical properties of the brain and how that interacts with the cells, right? And so, which I agree with. It's like, yeah, okay, that's how it is. But also, it's thoughts, because they're physical things, they proceed from their previous states as well. So it's sort of like I guess like the chicken and egg thing I was mentioning before, is that is it the thought that's causing the healing, or is it the healing is in process and the thought arises after that, right? It's hard to say whether we want to say that we think it and then it happens, but from a slightly different perspective, it happens and then we think it could be just as true and valid. And I guess it depends if you I mean, like I agree with the ideas of how they talk about, if you're in a continually stressed state and your thinking is trapped in a stressful state, then it causes your body to think that you're constantly under stress, right? But then also, it's quite possible that you're constantly thinking that you're in a stressful state because you've put your body in that position to be constantly stressed, right? And you're stuck in that framework. So what he talks about is you change your mind and you can change your reality, right? But since thoughts are things, you're actually changing your reality to change your mind. think we're it seems to me like as monkeys, we are programmed to copy what we see as effective, right? Monkey see, monkey do is a real thing, and we look around, and when people show that they have something that we want, we say, "Oh, I could do that too." So that's like the thought coming in from externally is from an external source is us reacting to what someone else is doing and deciding to do that for ourselves. Yeah, and I think I'm in a privileged position where I have a lot of time to sit and think with myself and think about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and I have been in that frame of mind before where I'm just going with the flow and doing my best to keep my head above the water, and it's taking all my energy just to get through the day, and I don't have time to consider that is what I'm doing actually the best for me or the best for my goals. But because I'm now disabled and don't have that impetus to work or die, I get to think and say, oh, is this habit, is this thing that I'm doing today something that I want to be doing? Do I what is worth doing? Because there was several years there where doing anything was a task, was a real chore, because I just felt sick all day every day and I didn't want to do anything. And so I had to really think about, why am I doing this? What is the point of it? And if I don't want to do it, what do I do, right? But yeah, I get that in for many people, you don't have the luxury of being forced to stare at the ceiling and think about what the hell you're doing here, because you can't do anything else. Hey, Funk. How's it going? Good morning. Good morning. Sorry I was out yesterday. I don't know if you saw my post, but we had no power. A big storm knocked out the electricity, and the internet was super slow because I guess everyone was on their cell phone internet. Our normal whatever was down as well with the electricity. So we had a little day in the Stone Age. But yeah, I was also part of what I feel is like, if you're able to get by without having to really think hard about things and reset and pay attention to what's going on in your head, I think that's sort of superior to being hyper aware and and trying to pay attention to every aspect of your life and craft every, little detail. And yeah, because it can be overbearing to feel like you're responsible for everything that happens in your life, which you aren't. We exist in this world where things outside of us happen to us. So sometimes you are the placebo, and sometimes you get placeboed. Feeling temps? At least you don't have feeling temps. Freezing temps, yes. Yeah. Without power, it was just... Oh, I had to open my window so that it didn't get too hot. Oh no, I got some dust in my room because the AC was off. Yeah, it's reminding me of there was a train of thought that I experimented with for a while that was the consciousness first crowd will go with that that whatever happens to you is something that you manifested through thought, right? There's people who think that you only get what you ask for, even if you're asking for it subconsciously. That the spark of consciousness is primary, and that reality is created around that spark. That's the whole Hindu thing, right? What are they called? The Brahma. It's where the dream of the creator, and that extends to there's some Christian perspectives like that too, where that whole phrase that God only gives you what you're ready for and what you're able to handle is sort of an extension of your mental state is what creates your experience and your reality, which is sort of, in a way, is like the ultimate responsibility, because whenever something happens to you, you have to think, well, I asked for this, so what am I doing here, right? Even if I think I don't like it, I somehow manifested this in my life, and so now I have to deal with it. So I tried thinking that way for a while, and I wound up not really liking it too much, because I think a better way of taking responsibility for what happens in your life is recognizing that some things happen beyond your control, and it's not necessarily your mind, you're not necessarily the center of the universe. Although in some ways you are, but if you think that way, then you are the entire universe, and then the idea of separation doesn't really make sense. Yeah, and the placebo thinking really reminds me of that sort of mindset, right? That he doesn't go quite as far as to say that the primary substance of the universe is consciousness itself, and without consciousness there is no life. But it implies that it kind of gets there, right? It's saying that, you know, what you're thinking is affecting your experience to that extent, which I'm more comfortable with the idea of a physical reality, that consciousness is a product of material states, right? Because when you look around, you see consciousness only where there's a body and only where there's a mind. You don't see consciousness in rocks or clouds, but you do if you believe it, right? If you believe that there's part of the attention schema theory, if you got to watch that video, is that it posits that consciousness is a result of social interactions, and that we project consciousness on other people so that we try to understand their actions and their behaviors. So it's the monkey see, monkey do thing all over again, but it's what we understand. We're projecting consciousness. We're asking ourselves, what are they thinking, right? So that we can copy that and have whatever benefit that they're getting as well, right? And so that process, as a thing that happens in the brain, gets applied to everything. And that's why tribal people believe in spirits of the trees and of the rocks because we project our consciousness onto it and think, what are they doing? And the world is a big, dark, scary place half the day. And so what the attention schema theory does is it gives us an objective measure of consciousness. And so we can say definitively that, according to the theory, the definition of that theory, rocks don't have consciousness. They don't create an attention schema to evaluate their surroundings. But most animals do fit that criteria. Dogs, cats, birds, bees, probably insects. They might not have self-awareness, but there is a degree of understanding what they perceive in the world as a system. And so I think part of the reason why that theory is not being adopted widely is because it implies that, yes, cows are conscious and we are brutally enslaving and killing them for meat, and chickens. And it's obvious if you think about it. Anyone who's owned a cat or a dog thinks that their cat or dog has a personality, right? And our pets clearly recognize us. They know the difference between us and a stranger, right? And it happens to birds too, so why wouldn't it happen to cows and chickens? But they are so delicious. Fish too, right? I think we're just not ready to fess up to that. Yeah, I don't have too big of a problem with the main character syndrome, because I think in a way everyone is the center of their own universe. I think that's okay. I think it's okay to consider yourself the most important thing in your world, but not to the detriment of, as long as you realize that everyone else thinks that they're the most important people in their worlds too, right? Because when you think that everyone else is a philosophical zombie, it doesn't actually have awareness, and they just have to get you. That's schizophrenia, right? Pain and losing fear of life leads to the same questions. Yeah, I can see how the fear of death has a big impact on what people choose to believe, right? How do I describe it? One of the questions that I pondered for a long time was, what's the definition of you, of the individual, right? And where do you begin, right? Does life begin at conception, or does it begin at the chain of events that makes conception inevitable, right? And if you think about it that way, then where do you actually draw the line between possibility and reality, right? Because if your grandparents never conceived your parents, right, then you as an individual wouldn't have the potential to exist. So, and then that's recursive, right? if the starting point is when your parents were born, then what about their parents? What about their, right? And so the one perspective is the idea of you as an individual is an illusion, and that the forces that created you persist after death and continue. Alan Watts has a great idea, I think, that if it happened once in this universe, it's likely to happen again, right? Something that actually occurred once is astronomically more probable to recur again than something that has never happened ever. That makes sense? So that's why I think suicide is not the answer, because you came to life once, and it's probably gonna happen again. But I'm sort of how would I put it? Is it nihilism? Is it nihilist? I don't think things have particular intrinsic meaning. I don't think it's necessarily. I don't think it's particularly important for people to be people and do people things. Like, life, I think, is something that happens in the universe, and it happens. that's it. You know, whether it's good or bad is it's a different question. I think it has to do with me having gone through several years of being in constant pain and deciding that it doesn't, feeling good or feeling bad doesn't matter. It's just the way that you feel, right? It's signals in the brain, and signals in the brain don't have an inherent value. It's nice to not feel sick all the time. It's nice to not be in pain. It's nice to be happy and, you know, successful and whatever. But it's not intrinsically valuable. I feel like reincarnation is I, how to talking about going back to that idea of you being that sort of force in the universe that created this particular individual. I think that force continues on. I don't think reincarnation as it's like popularly imagined makes sense. I don't think it works that way. Like, you don't get the same body, you don't get the same mind, you don't get the same parents, you know. I don't think time skips and you find yourself in heaven and you know, or you wake up in isekai. I don't believe in isekai. I'm sorry. But I do believe that there are other worlds, and that the force of energy that created this particular incarnation could travel to another planet, you know. But I think it's a physical matter. I think it's a definitional matter, that it's not who people think they are is not the body or the mind, but the force of energy that coalesces around it. And that force of energy never stops, and it never starts. So because it's just part of everything, right? It's drops of water in the ocean, right? It seems like it's separate for a little bit, but it's all there. It's all the same. I mean, again, I'm very materialist. I think we have detected other planets out there, so there are other planets, right? That's what reality is. Reality has other planets, so it's an option. And if life happened once here on this planet, there's likely life on other planets. I don't believe in the, you know, special state of humanity. That's an exercise that I just remembered. It's the jazz 251s around the circle of fifths. So if you're ever interested in learning jazz ukulele, what it is you play the 2 is the second chord, and it's going to be a minor 7 chord, and then you play the dominant 7, which is the 5, the 5th chord, and then you play the 1, which is a major 7 chord. So if you're playing in the key of C, right? The second chord is a D. This is D minor, and then we play D minor 7, right? So that's a 2, and then play G7 is the 5, so dominant 5, or the dominant 7, and then you play the 1 C in a major 7, C major 7. Because that's what happens when you play 7 chords in the diatonic scale. And then you end on the C major 7. You play C minor 7. So your 1 becomes the minor second of the next key. So now we play C minor 7, and then F dominant 7 into B flat major 7. So we go down the scale in whole steps. So you get your 2-5-1 in the next key, which is B flat. So it's like a walk down. All right, so we're in B flat. Now B flat major 7 go to B flat minor 7, and then E flat dominant 7, A flat major 7. It's fun. A flat minor 7, D flat 7, F sharp major 7. I like this F sharp major 7 a lot more than this F sharp major 7. I think this one has specific use cases. Same with the regular F major 7, but I prefer to go up to this one. So notice this is the same as C major 7. C here. We have the F sharp here, so F sharp major 7. And then you can keep the pattern going. F sharp minor 7 into, what is this, E7? D major 7. And then you're back to D minor 7. So it's a full circle. And so you made a full round all the way around the circle of fifths by doing that. But that's only half of it, because you miss out on there's a second yeah, isn't it cool? Yeah, you back into the root of C. But that's only half of them. So if you start in C sharp, you have to do, you start in E flat minor 7. You just do the same thing. The A flat, or baritone chords. What are we doing? This is, I usually do the other version of this. So this is this is C sharp minor 7. C sharp minor 7 is up here. And actually, it's the same pattern. Just C minor 7, C sharp minor 7. I forgot. It's just a fret up. But some things do change, and you can kind of get used to the shapes, right? Notice this is our B major 7. And this is also a B major 7. So you can decide which one you like. And what I normally do, I usually do this one just for the practice, but then I like this B minor 7 instead of, you could also do this as B minor 7. So you get to choose your chords a little bit. And if you want to take it to another level, what I was doing while we were talking is you play it. add little runs in between it. Yep. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, it is fun. It is fun. Yeah, if you pull up a picture of the circle of fifths, you just Google it. It'll show you. You can see. It tells you what order to go to, so you don't have to like memorize it right off the bat. I eventually just memorized it like as a pattern, so sometimes I forget halfway through. Like I was like, oh, what is this? What is chord? I don't know, but this follows that, kind of ingrain it. But if you follow the circle of fifths, it shows you. You just have to kind of know. There is another layer I've been meaning to get. Maybe I'll do that on this trip. Is you can add the minor sixth in. Because we know C A minor is the sixth, so. And do 6-2-5-1 instead of, but I haven't mastered that one yet. What would be the 6 of B flat? Let's see. 5 of B flat is F, so 6 would be E, so it would be E minor 7. E flat. It's E flat. So E flat minor 7. No, it wouldn't be E flat. That's the wrong way. G. Ah. G minor 7. Okay. What's the G? C minor 7. F7. B flat. Oh, that sounds nice. All right. Fun. Yeah. back into baritone head, baritone mode, so I can actually sing. Yeah, that's it's a great exercise to do, to just go through it. It's, especially if you pay attention to where your root notes are and what the scale positions are. That's how you unlock being able to find all the chords quickly, like all the advanced nines, 11s, 13s, flat fives, flat whatevers. Because if you know that your root is here and that this is your fifth, this is your third, and this is your seven, right? Well, if you need a flat five, you flatten the five. If you need a sus four, you sus four. Third, four. So you have your. If you need a 13, you know that 13 is 6, and 6 is, so you get a, so you don't have to use a chord chart and look it up every single time. Although I still get stumped sometimes, and I wind up having to look it up, like, oh, that's a weird fingering. What is that? But it makes nines really easy if you know where your root is, because 9 is 2, and yeah. Yeah, I had to relearn all of my positions and stuff when I realized that was a thing. I was like, oh, now I kind of think of it as like, I look for the root, and then based on the shape, I know what everything is. Like, part of the unitar training was that I learned that this is a fifth. This is always a fifth. So, and this is the third. This is the minor third. This is the, it's yeah, and then it's octaves, and you get it over time. But if I tell you this so that if you try to do it yourself, you learn it from the start, so you don't have to go back like I did and have to relearn all my chord shapes. Yeah. Follow me, don't follow me. I've got my spine, I've got my orange crush. Call me, don't call me. I've got my spine, I've got my orange. We are agents of the free. I've had my fun, and now it's time to serve your conscience overseas. Coming in fast over me. Oh. Follow me, I've got my spine, I've got my orange crush. Me, don't call it me, I've got my spine, I've got my orange. We are agents of the free. I've had my fun, and now it's time to serve your conscience overseas. Coming in fast over me. Whoa. Follow me, don't follow me. I've got my spine, I've got my orange. Color me, don't color me. I've got my spine, I've got my orange. your agents of the fruit. I've had my fun and now it's time to serve your conscience overseas. Going too fast over me.
I wish I could do solos. I need backing tracks or looper or whatever. Yeah, the great thing about ukulele is you don't need to know all the theory unless you want to play very specific certain things. Then it's really helpful. But other than that, you can just play our chords, sing your notes, and have fun. That's it.
I know you want me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. And I hear that there's a special place where boys and girls can be queens every single day, having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee or Santa Monica. I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh mama, I'm just having fun. On the stage in my heels, it's where I belong. Down at the Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. And jaws on the floor. Love is in the bathroom and a line out the door. The black lights and a new disco ball. Every night's another reason why I left it all. I think my wicked dreams are gift from Tennessee or Santa Monica. You've been so good to me. Make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh mama, I'm just having fun. On the stage in my heels is where I belong. Down at the Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. Think I've left you all behind. Still love you, Tennessee. You're always on my mind. And mama, every Saturday I can hear your southern drawl 1,000 miles away. Say, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh mama, I'm just having fun. On the stage in my heels is where I belong. Down at the Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club.
Something like that. Yeah, that's a very common idea. That's a very Western music idea too.
So they want you to know the rules before you play outside the rules. You know, I'm here in Hawaii, and we a lot of the great players around town don't know the rules either. They just know what sounds good, and this is like, oh, just press, man. I don't know. That's how it works. What are you talking about? I don't know what chord that is, what note that is. No matters. Sounds good. It sounds good. It is good. So, you know, that way, I feel like that way takes a lot more work, because you kind of have to like guess and check your way into what sounds good. But also, you know, that's very folk music style of approach to it, which there's a lot of great folk music players, right? And if that's the kind of music you want to play, then sometimes overthinking of it is kind of too much. It can be detrimental. Finger picked. Oh, I can't finger pick though. 7. I'm just not going to do that intro. When I stay long enough, I start to look around for love. See a sweet and floral print. My mind begins the arrangements. But when I start to feel that pull, turns out I only pull myself. She would never go with me. Were I the last girl on earth? I'm dumb, she's a lesbian. I thought I had found the one. We were good as married in my mind, but married in my mind's no good. Oh, pink triangle, honestly, let me know the truth, let me know the truth. Might have smoked a few in my time, but never thought it was a crime. Knew the day would surely come when I would chill and settle down. But when I think I found a good old-fashioned girl, then she puts me in my place. Everyone's a little queer, oh, can't she be a little straight? I'm dumb, she's a lesbian. I thought I had found the one. We were good as married in my mind, but married in my mind's no good. Oh, pink triangle, honestly, let me know the truth, let me know the truth. I'm dumb, she's a lesbian. I thought I had found the one. We were good as married in my mind, but married in my mind's no good. Whoa, pink triangle, honestly, let me know the truth, let me know the truth. Let me know the truth, let me know the truth. What a fun song. We actually had a friend who fell in love with one of our lesbian friends. It was so sad. That song reminds me of him every time. I need to listen to this song because I'm totally just making it up and it doesn't do it justice. Can't do that. Sorry. But I can try this one. I gotta do something about my intros in it. Yeah, I guess I can just go into it because I can't. Because I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, no, don't do it. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a silly boy, born and raised in South Detroit. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Where is it? I guess it's low. I see her in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile that can share the night, it goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie, it never ends. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that feeling. Street light feeling. I think it's high. Don't. I cannot. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light people. Oh. Don't stop. I wonder if I need to change the key. What can I sing it in? Don't Don't stop. Feel. Why is it so hard? I guess that's why it's iconic. But if it's iconic, I can't mess it up. Don't believe it. Hang on to the feeling. Street life. People. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. It's too high. Still too high. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Whoa. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Whoa. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street light, people. Whoa. Okay. That's better, right? Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Okay. Okay. Let's keep it at that then. Yeah. Strolling through the party like my name is El Nino, and I'm hanging out drinking in the back of the Camino as a kid. Yeah, I need this one. As a kid, was a kid, no one knew me by name. Crashed my own house party cause nobody came. And I know I'm not the one you thought you knew back in high school. Never going, never showing up when it out to attention that we crave. So tell us to hey, sick of always hearing acting rage. Is that A? Age. I don't wanna waste my time. And I know I'm not the one you thought you knew back in high school. Never going, never showing up on the LT. Attention that we crave. That's too high. That's too high for me. How's that cat ever gonna get free? Yo, I'm storming through the party like my name is El Nino, while I'm hanging out drinking in the back of the Camino. As this kid, no one knew my name. Crashed my own house party cause nobody came. And I know I'm not the one you thought you knew back in high school. Never going, never showing up when we have to. Attention that we crave, no better to behave. Sick of always hearing act your rage. I don't wanna waste my time. Become another victim. Casualty of society, I'll never fall in line. Become another victim of your conformity and back down. Because you don't know us at all. We laugh when don't people fall. But what would you expect with a conscience so small? Heavy metal and mullets is how we were raised. Maiden and priests were the gods that we praised. And we like having fun at other people's expense. And cutting people down is just a minor offense. And it's none of your concern. I guess I'll never learn. Sick of being told to wait my turn. I don't want to waste my time. Become another casualty of society. I'll never fall in line. Become another victim of your conformity and back down. count on me to let you know when. Don't count on me, I'll do it again. Don't count on me, is the point you're missing. Don't count on me, 'cause I'm not listening. I'm a no good Nick, oh, a middle class brat, backpack, and I don't give a shit about nothing. You be standing on the corner talking that kerfuffin', but you don't make sense from all the gas you be huffing. The ink don't stain, you'll be ringing off the hook with the hit list wanted, and your telephone book I saw at the store. She drink in proportion. The doctor said my mom should have had an abortion. I don't wanna waste my time, become another casualty of society. I'll never fall in line, become another victim of your conformity. Waste my time with them casualty of society. Waste my time, become a victim of your conformity and back down. Yeah. That song. Yes, indeed. Fat Lip by Sum 41. It was like the song of the summer in 1999 or something. Yes, indeed. Conformity. You'd be nonconformist too if you look just like me. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards and broke from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Don't you know that there's still a chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you. You just got to ignite the lights and let it shine. I just own the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come and show 'em what that you're worth. Make 'em go, oh, 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 as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come and let your colors burst. Make 'em go, oh, oh, oh. You're gonna leave 'em all. You don't have to feel like a waste of space. Your original cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds after the hurricane comes a rainbow. Give you reason why all the doors are closed, so you can open one that leads you out to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will blow, and when it's time you'll know. You just got to ignite the light and let it shine, or just own the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come and show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, oh, 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 as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come and show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, oh, oh, oh. You're gonna leave 'em all. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon. Spin inside of you. Now it's time to let it do. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come and show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, oh, across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors buzz. Make 'em go, oh, oh, oh. You're gonna leave 'em all, oh, oh, oh. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon. Reggae version of Firework might sound better on uke, on acoustic. I kind of like it that way though. I don't know. Maybe. I'm playing around with that idea because I don't know. Seems funny. In the car, I just can't wait. Pick you up for our very first date. Is it cool if I hold your hand? Is it wrong if I think it's lame to dance? Do you like my stupid hair? Did you guess that I didn't know what to wear? I'm scared of what you think. You make me nervous, so I really can't eat. Let's go, don't wait. This night's almost over. Honest, let's make this night last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. When you smile, I melt inside. I'm not worthy for a minute of your time. I really wish it was only me and you. Jealous of everybody in this room. Please look at me with those eyes. Please don't hint that you're capable of lies. I dread the thought of our very first kiss, a target that I'm probably gonna miss. Let's go, don't wait. This night's almost over. Honest, let's make this night last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. Let's go, don't wait. This night's almost over. Honest, let's make this night last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this 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 last forever. Yeah, I like that one too. Blink is always fun. Blink 182. E minor 7. Until the day you die, you always admit you were right about all of it. Fight boy, give them all the slip. Fight boy, give them all the slip. If you're gonna come, you better make it quick. Fight boy, give them all the slip. Columbia, a plane brought us back to life, drifted off again. Fight-Eye boy, give him all the slip. Fight-Eye boy, give him all the slip. If you're gonna come, you better make it quick. Fight-Eye boy gets his ass whipped. Fight-Eye boy, give him all the slip. Fight-Eye boy, give him all the slip. If you're gonna come, you better make it quick. Fight-Eye boy, give him all the slips. Fight-Eye boy, give him all the slips. Fight-Eye boy, give him all the slips. If you're gonna come, you better make it quick. Fight-Eye boy gets his ass whipped. Poor boy. Oh, that reminds me of a song. What was it? I don't think I know the... She called me late last night to say she loves me so. It didn't matter anymore. I said she never cared and that she never will. I do it all again. I guess I'll have to wait till then. Well, and if I get drunk, well, I'll pass out on the floor now, baby. You won't bother me no more. And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend, and I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer. Woo-hoo-hoo, ba-ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, woo-hoo-hoo, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da-da. She called me late last night to say she loves me so, but I guess she changed her mind. I guess she never loved me, and she never will. But I can't live without her, so I won't even try. And if I get drunk, well, I'll pass out on the floor now, baby. You won't bother me no more. And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend, and I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe someday I'll think of what to say. Maybe next time I'll remember what to do. She looks like heaven, maybe this is hell. She said she'd do it all again, she promised not to tell. And if I get drunk, well, I'll pass out on the floor now, baby. And you won't bother me no more. She said, it's okay, boy, cause you know that we'll be good friends. And I say, think I'll have myself a beer. I think I'll ba-ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, woo-hoo-hoo. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. biggest of fish. Fun, fun, fun. Beer. It's called beer. Good old 90s ska. I guess while I'm here, I gotta practice it. It's slower. Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget, my son, to include everyone. Tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin till the Sandman he comes. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Exit night into night. Take my hand, we're off to Neverland. Something's wrong, shut the light, heavy thoughts tonight, and they aren't of Snow White. Dreams of war, dreams of lies, dreams of dragons, fire, and of things that will bite. Once with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Exit light, enter night. Take my hand, we're off to Neverland. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Never mind that noise you heard. It's just the beats under your bed, inside your closet, inside your head. Exit light, enter night. Grain of sand. Exit light, enter night. Take my hand, we're off to Neverland. We're off to Neverland. So whatever they do. Yeah, we're off to Neverland. Yeah, some guys came in and were trolling me, and they're like, "You should play Metallica," and I was like, "I should play Metallica." That's actually. And then I wound up actually really liking Crazy Train. I don't know like the lyrics are actually pretty still relevant. It's kind of crazy. I no. There he goes. I crazy, but that's how it goes. Millions of people living as fools. Maybe it's not too late to learn how to love, forget how to hate. Mental wounds not healing, life's a bit to shame. We're going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I've listened to preachers, I've listened to fools. I've watched all the dropouts who make their own rules. One person conditioned to rule and control. Me yourselves it, and you live the role. Mental wounds still screaming, driving me insane. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm running off the rails on a crazy train. I know that things are going wrong for me. You've got to listen to my words. Heads of a cold war, that's what we've become. Inheriting troubles and mentally numb. Crazy, I just cannot bear. I'm living with something that just isn't fair. Mental wounds not healing, who and what's to blame. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Yeah, Metal Lele is actually pretty fun. I'm actually liking a lot of these songs. Oh, some of them are pretty hard though. The light of the night. I push my fingers to my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the end. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus, it never ends. It works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I'm screaming until my veins collapse and wait until my time's elapsed. Now all I have to do is live with so much faith. I wish for this, I wish for that. I left behind this little fact. You cannot kill what you did not create. I've gotta say what I've gotta say, and then I swear I'll go away. But I can't promise you you'll enjoy the noise. I guess I'll save the best for last. My future seems like one big pass you left me because you left me no choice. I push my fingers to my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly starts the end. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. Push me back together, or separate the skin from the bone. Leave me all the pieces, then you can leave me alone. Tell me reality is better than the dream. But I found out the hard way, nothing is what it seems. I push my fingers to my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the end. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus, it never ends. It works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. All I've got is insane. 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 I put my fingers to my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me as free. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus, it never ends. It works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. All I've got is insane. 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 That's Duality by Slipknot on ukulele, of course. It's hard. It's getting there though. Yes, Slipknot on the ukulele, of course. Who'da thunk it? Let's see. If they are in B power chord on 2, that makes it an A chord. So it'd be A. and the chorus is I'm so filled with pain, bruised and blackened soul. I'm so, where is it? There is no love. There is no love. Oh my god, I can't do that rhythm and sing at the same time. I am a duplication innocently. I was conceived so violently. There was no love. There was no love for me. There was only hatred. I am red. I am hate. I am nothing every day. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna have to practice that one. Every day I feel anonymous hate, forever in the shadow of disgrace. I am hate. I am hate. Filled with pain, bruised and darkened soul. Spare me from a life that's full of misery. It actually works out pretty all right, but that's hard to do. A little bit. There's definitely more. You know how when people press too hard on the nylon strings and they get the indentations in the tips of their fingers? There's a little bit of that going on. But I use finger ease, so it makes it a little bit easier. And it's also why I only play it like once a week, so I don't overdo it. But actually, the action on these electric ukuleles is super low, so you don't actually need to press that hard. It's actually, if my hand is sore, I prefer playing the steel strings because it takes more muscle to play the baritone. So you don't need to press as much, but it does kind of cut into your fingers a little bit more. So, all right. Oh, that's time. Well, let's do one more. And since we're in the metal set, we'll finish off with trying this one. I don't know, it's another hard one. Another one that kills my fingers. Yeah. Maybe I can't do that. Well, if you like to gamble, I tell you I'm your man. You win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. Truth is a play in the makes difference what you say. I don't share your greed. The only card I need is the ace of spades. Is the ace of spades. Playing for the high one, dancing with the devil, going with the flow. It's all a game to me. Double of 11, snake eyes watching you. Double up or quit, double stakes or split. It's the ace of spades. The ace of spades. Well, you know I'm born to lose, and gambling's for fools. But that's the way I like it, baby. I don't wanna live forever. And don't forget the Joker. Double up the ante. I know you got to see me. Read on and weep the dead man's hand again. See it in your eyes, take one look and die. The only thing you see, you know it's gonna be the ace of spades. The ace of spades. The ace of spades. The ace of spades. Ouch. Well, you gotta build the muscle somehow. Power chords, yay. Well, thanks for hanging out again today, guys. I should be back tomorrow, same time. As long as the power stays on. It's still a little windy, but yeah. All things, if the power stays on and the internet is good, then I will be back again. Same bat time, same bat channel. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. It was fun chatting, talking a bit about the book. It's a good book. It is. I'm glad it's you're finding useful stuff out of it. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of it. So yeah, I'll chat with you more tomorrow. Aloha. If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love when I see the way you act, wondering when I'm coming back. I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Like you. I always thought I might be bad. Now I'm sure that it's true, 'cause I think you're so good, and I'm nothing like you. Look at you go, I just adore you. I wish that I knew what makes you think I'm so special. If I could begin to do something that does right by you, I would do about anything. Would even learn how to love when I see the way you look, shaken by how long it took. I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Learn how to love like you.